Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Camsley, but you can call me Cam, and today we are playing Baldur's Gate 3. Specifically, we are playing with the new patch, patch 4, where they just released the Druid class, along with some improved cinematics and other quality of life things. But mainly we're here because of the Druid. I have played this game before when it first came out, but I haven't played it even since patch 3 came out. I didn't really start a new play because I wanted to kind of wait until they released some significant content so I wouldn't have to keep losing all of my saves. So now that they've done Druid, there's something new. So I want to give it another go. Alright, so let's just get started. Let's get into it. New game. Let's build our Druid. Funny enough, Druid is one of the very few classes that I haven't actually played in a D&D game. Druid, Sorcerer, and Fighter, actually, I think, are the three classes that I haven't played in a D&D game. But I really like them. I especially love some of the newest subclasses that have been released for Druid. I think it makes them a lot more dynamic and versatile. But of course, we probably are going to get the basic, I think, Circle of Land and Circle of Moon in this game. Also, I'm going to watch the beginning just because it's been a while since I've seen it. I'll stop talking now so you can enjoy it. Disgusting. So gross. It's such a good opening for a game. Like, it's immediately high stakes. We have something in our head. You know? Her name is going to be Io. Let's see. Background. I think I want to do a folk hero. I've thought about this a little bit before booting up the game, but I think I want to do folk hero because I like the skills that it gives you, both animal handling and survival. Those are some really good ones to start out with, so we'll do that. Now the question becomes, do I want to do a half elf or a wood elf? Let's see, if I'm wood elf, I automatically get perception and stealth, as well as a lot of different proficiencies. My base walking speed is also faster, and then I get dex +2, wisdom +1. If I were to do half wood elf, I would still get stealth, I would not get perception, and then I could do +1 to wisdom and +1 to dex with additional +2 to charisma. I kind of like half elf because they make it a little bit more flexible, especially because I like to have decent charisma as the main character, because I will probably be doing a lot of the talking. So I think I'm going to go with wood half elf. Yeah. Let's jump to class really quick so I can shape my appearance around what they give us. So let's see. Let's go through this real quick, actually. Okay, so the Druid. Druids channel the elemental forces of nature and share a deep kinship with animals. Mastery of wild shape allows them to transform into beasts from all over the realms. I did watch the stream from hell, or the patch from hell, whatever it was called, that stream. I am so excited to be a polar bear. I want to sneak around as a polar bear. When they did that on the stream, I about died laughing. I was crying. It was so funny to me. So I cannot wait. The cantrips that we get default are Shillelagh, I say shillelagh. I'm sorry if that's incorrect. Which essentially you get cool bludgeoning damage with your staff, and then Thorn Whip, which not only does it's not only a ranged attack for your druid, that's a cantrip, which is great, but it also pulls the target closer to you, so that's really good. But let's see what other options they have. We also have Guidance, Poison Spray, Produce Flame. That's a pretty good one. It sheds... Oh, and then you can throw it? Throwing the flame immediately after you conjure it does not cost an action. Resistance. Okay, so I think I'm gonna trade in Thorn Whip for Produce Flame for now, because I kind of want to hurl fire at someone. But I do really like Thorn Whip, so I'll probably grab that when I level up. Prepared Spells. It defaults to Cure Wounds, Entangle, Goodberry, and Thunder Wave. I think I'm gonna get rid of Thunder Wave. I'll keep that. And I think I'm going to give myself Speak with Animals instead, because I like that spell a lot. Okay. So we have 2 level 1 spell slots. Wisdom saving throw, Intelligence saving throw proficiency, which are great. I almost prefer to have saving throw proficiency in Wisdom, Intelligence, and Charisma versus Dex, Strength, and Con. Because if you fail a Charisma saving throw in particular, you know you're about to get fucked up. But Wisdom and Intelligence are also pretty common ones. We have light and medium armor proficiency. Shield, club, dagger, dart, javelin, mace, quarterstaff, scimitar, sickle, sling, and spear proficiency. So actually I didn't realize that there was that many different weapon proficiencies. I always thought it was like pretty much just quarterstaff, but that's good to know that we have some flexibility. I kind of like the idea of a javelin. That seems fun. Okay, so now let's go back to appearance.
Where to next?
What was that?
Yeah. I kind of have an idea of what I want. Let me go figure out the hair situation first. Boop, boop. I can't decide if I want the long hair or... I feel like this is new. I think people modded it in to have access to it before. I kind of really like it. I might go with that. But yeah, I kind of want an ashy blonde or maybe even white or gray. I kind of like that. What are these? White with white lash. Okay, white too, not with white lash. I kind of really like that actually. Okay, let me figure out a skin tone to go with it. She's half wood elf, so yeah, I think that's good. Let's see, that's it. Tone 5. Let me compare some other tone 5s. They're all pretty similar. I don't know why, but I love this pallid tone line. I know it's like super cool, like cool toned, but I kind of love it. But maybe not with the white hair. This is neutral tone. Here's cool tone. I think I'm gonna go with the neutral tone. This is good. Okay, eye color. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like these gold eyes. Okay. Scroll on down. I know what tattoo I want. I'm gonna go for the rose, whoops, tattoo. Yeah, that one. And we'll make it black. Or do we want white, maybe? Ooh, 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 ooh. That looks kind of really cool. But I feel like you almost lose it with her hair. So maybe not. Here's black. Gray. Sand? red. That's kind of cool. Green, dark purple. Where's the black? Yeah, let's do black. That works. Makeup. I think for her, I don't want to use the black eyeshadow because she's... There we go. Hot chocolate. And I want it to look like not perfect. You know, she doesn't spend a lot of time doing her makeup in the morning if she wears it at all. She's an outdoorsy girl. So you kind of like this where it's very subtle and it almost looks like it's just the shading around her eyes. That one too. Or 11. Gotcha. So it has like these little things. Let me use black just so I can see what the shape is. That's like literally just eyeliner. Gotcha. Maybe I will do that. Oh, it's no makeup. Whoops. Okay. That one's pretty much just eyeliner. There's nothing with something. Yeah, you can't really tell a difference, can you? Okay, we'll go with that. I think because of her skin tone, it's hard to see just the brown. So we'll go with that. Then, okay. Yeah, I think she looks cool. Okay, so we did class, we did all of that. Skills. So I already have stealth, animal handling, and survival. Nature is good, I know I want that. But I think instead of insight, I'm going to give myself perception. So that I can notice things around me. Or maybe I should do insight. Allows you to read people and situations. Maybe I will do insight, because I think some of my companions are pretty perceptive, so even if I don't see the trap, they should see the trap, you know? Okay, yeah, we'll do insight. She's gonna be able to... She's gonna be a good read of people. Yeah. Yeah. Look at her. Gorgeous. Okay. So here are the default stats. Actually, I don't think I chose... Oh, I did. Dexterity and Wisdom. Okay. So here are the default stats for the Druid. It's not bad. I get a +2 already to my Charisma because of Half Elf. So I like that 14. I like the 16 here. I might... Oh, I can't. I kind of want to get one more into Dex. What if I did that? Just so it's an even number. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Because con being 13 wasn't going to do me anything anyway. So all it did is dumped my strength to a -1 versus a 0, but I think that's fine. I don't think I need her to be strong. I think I'd rather go Dex. Perfect. Venture forth.
Tell me, who do you dream of at night?
Alright, let me do this real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, there we go. We got our dream guy. Very handsome. He kind of looks like the fighter character that I made. Alright, let's go. Oh, that's so cool. So cool. I love that intro so much. Especially, you know, being based off of D&D, or, you know, it is D&D, it's in the Forgotten Realms, where, you know, the, kind of a joke, but the classic hook is you meet in a tavern, you know, and you might meet someone or get hired to do something that turns into, like, the bigger campaign story. But instead of that, they threw you right in the middle of it right from the get-go. And I just think that is neat. You know, you have this thing in your head.
Where the hells are we?
You're already on a time crunch. It, like, ups the stakes immediately. I love that. I'm looking to run my first campaign, DM for the first time, and I aspire to that level of plot hook. Or inciting incident, I guess as you might call it. Alright, let me get this stuff. I'm looking down at the various abilities and spells that I have. I think Wild Shape comes at level 2, so I think that's why I don't see it down on the bar below. Which is fine. We can wait for level 2.
Dead. Good.
This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye.
Nice. First roll. Success.
The casing is fragile. The slightest touch could cause it to crumble.
It looks like the lighting in the cinematics of this changed a little bit from what I remember. It looks really good. All of the shadows and everything. Looks really good.
Devilkin. Am I in the hells?
This looks new too, but I don't know if it's, again, I don't know if these are all patch 4 or if some are patch 3, because I didn't play after patch 3. So I'm in for a lot of treats, probably. But this does look like improved UI, and I actually really like it.
We are trapped.
The first few times I played this game, I could not figure out that clicking this would raise this. Don't ask me why. I could not for the life of me figure it out. So I was like, where is that voice coming from? Is it just someone talking to me? But now we got it. Now we got it.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return. They return. A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You know no creature like this. One that is more brain than person.
Yeah, man, I'm just a level 1 druid. This is beyond me.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
If I could, I would be an ocean druid too, or a sea druid. But I think I'm just a basic wood druid. I wonder if we are part of the
Notice edema,
Druid's
a
Grove
swelling
that we
of the
run
brain
into.
causing pressure where it strains against the shell of the skull.
Please. Before they return! They return.
Okay, so because I succeeded that check, I can now either do Dex, which I have +3, or Medicine, which I have +3 and advantage. So we're going to do Medicine. Nice. God, that's so...
The brain
Ugh.
lifts from the skull.
I remember the first time I saw that
You
too.
notice an opportunity.
It was something.
You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient should it prove a threat.
No, I think I'm good.
We are free. Our freedom is ours, friend.
The creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
Let's go.
To the helm we go. We are going to the helm.
I'm not asking all the questions that they have just because I have played this before, but if people decide they would like me to, maybe you haven't seen this game played before, let me know and I can definitely do more of those in future situations. On one hand, I'm kind of sad that I won't be able to experience the entire game for the first time when it's fully released, because moments like that, the first time I saw them, I remember it was just, I was like, I reacted viscerally. It was so gross. And so it's kind of a bummer that by the time the game comes out, at least in Act 1, there are going to be specific things that I will know to expect. Probably not everything. I'm sure that things will change by the time we get to the full release. And then, of course, Act 2 and 3 will be complete surprises. But on the other hand, I love this whole early access thing. I wish more games would do it. Can you imagine if they did that for, like, Cyberpunk or Mass Effect Andromeda games that when they released, it just wasn't great?
This is your
We'll let her talk, and then I'll get back to my point.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
Ugh. My head. What is this? Ugh. Skvar. You are no thrall. Blackith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive. Imps block the path forward. You will assist me in destroying them. We must reach the helm before we transform.
She looks so good.
We carry mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers. We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. As for that thing, it will remain tame as long as it believes we are thralls. It may be of use in the fight to come.
Okay, yeah, so to the point that I was making earlier. I feel like if more games did this, and I understand why they don't, because, you know, like I said, it's going to release the full release, and I'm going to be missing out, I think, on a little bit of the, oh, this is my first time seeing it. But what I think that Larian is doing very well is they are listening to the people who are playing this. They are getting that user data and feedback, and they are making those small quality of life changes that games like, I'm just gonna say Cyberpunk because it was the most recent, that, you know, they had such a rocky release and there was with so many bugs, and I have to wonder if instead of doing a big release, if they've done, hey, here's an early access, you can play around, you know, in the prologue or class story or whatever that beginning part is called, and then report back on bugs and give feedback. If they had done something similar to this, I almost wonder if some of that could have been avoided. Obviously, I'm not a game designer or anyone who makes games. Oh, I want to throw fire. Let's try this real quick, and then I'll get back to my point. Oh. No, but I don't want to. Okay. Wait. I want to throw my fire. How do I throw my fire then? Throwing flame immediately after you conjure it does not cost an action. I should be able to throw it then, right? Oh wait, it's right here. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Boosh! Oh, I missed. They're probably also resistant to fire. But okay, that's my turn. Oh, and now Lae'zel. Okay, so, as I was saying, sorry, I'm getting distracted, but obviously I'm not a game designer. I will not pretend to have all of the answers or that I know better than actual game designers or developers about how things work. I am a UX designer, so I know a little bit about that realm. Oh gosh, that was not great for me. I didn't even know that could do that. But my point basically was I recognize that there is going to be no perfect release. There's always going to be a day one patch. Especially for big games like this, I think it's hard to predict every little thing. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted. As I was saying, I never go into a new game expecting it to run perfectly. It's just, I don't think that's realistic, but I think that Larian is being very smart, and that so many things that they got feedback from on their first patch, second patch, third patch, and now this one, there are so many little quality of life improvement and changes that they made based on the feedback that they got from, you know, actual people who already bought the game and are invested in it financially beyond just interest, listening to their feedback and then making those improvements. So by the time the full game comes out, those things are already going to be done. And that's not to say that I don't think that Cyberpunk did any sort of user testing, or that Mass Effect Andromeda, which I remember also had a controversial release, that they also didn't do any sort of user testing. I'm positive that they did. And I think that it comes down to a variety of potential issues there. But all this to say, I love this early access thing. I wish more studios would do it. It would absolutely make me more confident in buying a game. If I knew, because you know, we paid full price for the full game price for early access, and I know a lot of people were complaining about that. But A, we obviously aren't gonna have to pay that price again. But B, that means we get to directly inform kind of what the end result is, right? So I think that's worth it. I would have more confidence in a game, even if it's not finished, that I get to play around in and report back like, hey, these are the things that I did that I liked, these are the things I didn't really like, and kind of having a say in the end results. But maybe that's because I work in UX, and so it's just very interesting to me. But yeah, that's where I'm at. All that to say, I love this game and I love early access, and thank you, Larian, for letting me be a part of it. She looks so pretty, guys. Can we just appreciate the hair texture as well? I love that the hair moves realistically with like the wind or when you jump up and down. Oh, I fell. Like right there when I fell. My hair moved very realistically. And to think that it's only going to improve from here, beautiful. We love that. Like, I know they've done so many cinematic improvements. But even like the first time it came out, it was already so beautiful. Ooh, stuttering a little bit. Oh no. Gonna bash it with my stick. Huh. Nice. Actually, Lae'zel, you do it. Oh, don't shoot it. Bash it. Nice. Also, if you are curious about getting Baldur's Gate Early Access and you haven't yet, I would recommend that you do, especially at this point.
Touch nothing without knowing its purpose.
We don't know when the full game is going to be released, but I'm fine with that. I would much rather prefer that studios be honest. Come on, girl.
Annihilate.
We got that one. That studios be honest and say, you know, it'll come out when it's ready.
But he's totally unresponsive.
God, that's creepy. Rather than say, coming out winter 2021, and then winter 2021 comes by and they're like, sorry, it's not ready, we're going to push it back.
We have no time for stragglers.
Come on, girl. Come on, come on, come on. It's only an 8. You can do an 8. That's half of what we wanted, Io. And I couldn't roll
magic's
again.
configuration is like nothing you know. Nausea climbs up your throat.
Look at that face.
The longer you try to discern its nature.
She's like disgusting.
The construction is too alien. Nothing looks familiar.
This ship is crashing. Do you intend to die for a stranger?
We must go. To the helm we must go.
Come on! There's got to be a way to open it!
Was this always an option? Can we open it now?
Please!
Come on! Get me out of this thing!
I feel like that's new. I feel like before it was just, sorry, we can't do anything. I wonder if now we can open it, or if it's setting up for in the future we'll be able to get Shadowheart right then and there. That would be cool. Because we get her, like, immediately. Once we're out of this ship.
Is gay infected.
This is gross.
A dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
So creepy.
Could mean anything.
Hell if I know. God, look at all these pods.
Key. For what?
I know for what. What was I saying before? Oh, yeah. So if you're like hesitant to get this game because you're like, I don't want to pay full price for a game that's like not even a third of a game yet because there's still so much stuff to add,
Needs a key.
I would still recommend it, and I have to many people. Especially at this point, now that they've released a couple patches, I can absolutely understand not wanting to do it when it first came out. Okay, we're good. Whoops, I keep hitting the wrong button. I partially did because I was bored and had nothing to do at home in quarantine. But at this point, they've made a ton of quality of life improvements. They've listened to the things that were frustrating the players and they've fixed it. So at this point, I would highly recommend that
We're nearing the helm.
if this is the kind of
Once
game that you
inside,
like,
do as I
go
say.
for it. All right, let's do this. Let's do this.
connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now!
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Okay.
Connect the nerves. Nerves. We will connect them.
Hell yeah, that 23 initiative. Okay. I have 10.5 feet of movement. Let's see. What else do I have? What other spells do I have here? Firebolt, False Life, Inflict Wounds. I think that's a touch spell, though. Yeah, let's do that. Huh. Nice. We missed though, so that sucks. I feel like that's hard to miss. Okay. Dude. I'm gonna die. Okay, good, I didn't. Help me, us. Help me. Whoa, it skipped. Dang it. Okay, I will say that is something that I'm not a big fan of, is when you have people on the same initiative and you hit space.
We need to get out of here
It
now.
skips the second one, because I'm used to hitting space to kind of go down through this line, and so I don't always notice right away that these are entwined, and I'll hit space, and then it will entirely skip Lae'zel. So, that is one thing that I think could be improved on. I'm gonna hit him with my shillelagh. Shillelagh? Pow! Oh, yeah! Fuck him up. Hell yeah. Okay, I want to avoid the caustic brine. Oh gosh, I'm gonna die. It's like they always know which one of us has the least amount of hit points. They're like, that one. We're gonna get that one. Okay, now this time, click on Lae'zel. Don't space to skip her. Damn, so close. I think I'm going to drink a potion this time.
If this ship hits the ground, we're dead.
Perfect. Okay. And that was a bonus action, right? Yeah. So let me skirt around the acid and then hit this guy. Yeah. Nice. Good job, team. Good job, team. It's really too bad you can't. I mean, spoilers, you don't get to keep us. Because I would 100% have my little brain friend. I mean, what more could you want? It's a brain with legs, honestly. Dash, that's what I want. I also really love the battle music, this one in particular.
It's clear. Hurry, before they strike.
I have this on my short list for music for my campaign that I'm gonna run. Spoilers to anyone that I might be playing with that watches this game. Let's see, what can I do? I guess we'll throw fire this time. Look at me right now. I have a glowing staff and blue flame in my hand. Druid is officially the most badass one we've got yet, honestly. Look at that. Look how fucking cool I am. Okay, anyway, we gotta throw this fire. Ooh, we can't reach it. Bummer. Can I move it all? No, I cannot. Oh, damn. Alright, well I guess that's my turn. I'll get it next time. Oh no. Game is stuttering a little bit. I'm playing on Stadia, and my internet is decent, but every now and then it stutters a little bit. So yeah, if people are also like really interested about Stadia, I'm one of the few people that have it. And I really enjoy it personally. I got it before I had the computer that I have now, and I was able to play games like this one and Cyberpunk on just a really shitty laptop. And it made it possible. So if you're someone that likes gaming but doesn't want to pay like $1,000 for a decent gaming laptop or a desktop setup, I would recommend Stadia if it has the games that you want to play. It might not have the game that you want to play, is the only bummer. Okay, then I'll throw my fire in the next round, I think. Rude. Go get him, us. Ah, that's okay. You'll get him next time, buddy. Good job. I might actually die. Man. I'm not used to them, like, coming for me. But that's okay, because I have my kick-ass 1d8 plus wisdom staff that is magical, so it overcomes resistance to bludgeoning.
Forward,
Love that
before
cantrip.
more dragons come.
Literally the best one. Rude. Ugh. And then get your sword. Yeah! Nice! Hell yeah. Can you reach it yet? Not yet. The first time I played this, that Cambion guy, like, killed the Mind Flayer immediately, and then he started attacking me. I don't know, he like rolled 2 crits or something in a row, and it was terrifying. I love my staff right now. So cool. Get it. We did it, folks. We did it. I also really need to play Descent into Avernus. A friend of mine who plays D&D and DMs has talked about maybe starting a Descent into Avernus campaign, and I would really like it if they did. And so like I'm not reading it, and I'm trying to like keep myself spoiler free from it, but obviously there's references to it in the game, which I think is like super cool. You could theoretically have a character that you've played in a Descent to Avernus campaign be your character here, even though you are starting over at level 1, but I think you could kind of make the backstory headcanon excuse that getting captured and getting that thing in your eye might have messed up your abilities and your skills or something. I don't know. I just think it's cool. Also, they absolutely changed this cinematic, because it used to look like middle of the day, right? I really like this. Here they come. That sucks. My staff is still glowing. I love it. People can see me falling from miles away. Thud. Alright, here we are on the Ravaged Beach. That's where I am going to end this episode. I know that there's probably so many other people who are playing this right now, so I really appreciate you sticking around and watching mine. Leave any comments if you have any questions, concerns. Leave a like. You can leave a dislike if you feel that strongly. Subscribe, and I will be pushing out more of these. I plan on doing a full playthrough of everything that is currently available in Baldur's Gate 3 Early Access with this character, Io the Druid. So, I will see you next time. Bye!